The 1929 Safe riots, during the 1929 Palestine riots, were the portion of the riots in Safed which culminated with the massacre of 18 to 20 Jewish residents of Safed on August 29, 1929. History. In 1929, when Muhammad Amin al-Husseini, the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, told his followers that Jews were preparing to take over the Al-Aqsa USA Mosque, anti-Jewish riots erupted across Palestine that became known as the 1929 Palestine riots. The Safe riot was part of this wave of violence. Between 18 and 20 Jews were killed and 80 wounded. The main Jewish street was looted and burned. The members of the Commission of Inquiry visited the town on the 1st of November 1929. David Hackon, a resident of Safed, described the carnage in his diary. "We set out on Saturday morning. I could not believe my eyes. I met some of the town's Jewish elders, who fell on my neck weeping bitterly. We went down alleys and steps to the old town. Inside the houses I saw the mutilated and burned bodies of the victims of the massacre, and the burned body of a woman tied to the grill of a window. Going from house to house, I counted 10 bodies that had not yet been collected. I saw the destruction and the signs of fire. Even in my grimmest thoughts I had not imagined that this was how I would find Safed where calm prevail." The local Jews gave me a detailed description of how the tragedy had started. The pogrom began on the afternoon of Thursday, August 29, and was carried out by Arabs from Safed and from the nearby villages, armed with weapons and tins of kerosene. Advancing on the street of the Sephardi Jews from Kfar Meron and Ein Zaitim, they looted and set fire to houses, urging each other on to continue with the killing. They slaughtered the schoolteacher, Afriat, together with his wife and mother, and cut the lawyer, Toledano, to pieces with the knives. Bursting into the orphanages, they smashed the children's heads and cut off the hands. I myself saw the victims. Yitzhak Mammon, a native of Safed who lived with an Arab family, was murdered with indescribable brutality. He was stabbed again and again, until his body became a bloody sieve, and then he was trampled to death. Throughout the whole pogrom the police did not fire a single shot. A Scottish missionary working in Safed at the time stated, "On Saturday, August 24, there was a demonstration of Muslims along the road past the mission property. They came beating drums and breaking the windows of Jewish houses en route." On the afternoon of Thursday the 29th, one of our church members came running to tell us that all the Jews were being killed. A few minutes later we heard women shrieking their jubilant refrain from the Muslim quarter and saw men running with axes and bludgeons in their hands. Urged on by women, we heard rifle and machine gun fire all around us. Wild Arabs had come up from the valley unexpectedly into the Jewish quarter and began at once a systematic slaughter of the Jews. Some escaped with injury only, but 22 were killed outright in the town. The inhumanity of the attack was beyond conception. Women were gashed in the chest, babies were cut on the hands and feet, old people were killed and plundered.